Hello everyone and welcome back to my channel. In this video, we'll be exploring inheritance in Java. So let's get started. Let's first open VS Code and let's open our file oops.java which we had created in our earlier videos. So now, till now we have created a class called car, and then by using the concept of encapsulation and access modifiers, we have made these properties of the class car as private. We have used constructors and this keyword to call those properties which are created. Then we had created public using encapsulation to return the values so that the user can see. And then we had printed those values and created a car called my car. Now, apart from cars, inside cars itself, there are many other subcategories such as electric car, petrol car, diesel car, and so on. Now, what if I want to create an electric car or a diesel car? I have to create a new class. But in electric car or in diesel car, these same properties will be there because they would be brand, they would be color, they would be year, they would be model, they would be engine. And then along with these common properties, there would be also some unique properties that are truly unique to them, such as battery capacity or fuel capacity in electric and diesel cars. Now, one solution is that I can create a class called electric car and I can copy all these code which I've written and then I can create a unique property which is truly unique to electric car. But that is not a standard practice. In coding, we use inheritance concept. Now, basically, what is inheritance? Inheritance is actually a child class. We create a child class which inherits the properties, the common properties from the parent class. Now, if I create a class called electric car, which comes under the subcategory of car, here electric car would be the child class and car would be the parent class. So these five properties would be common to both electric cars and the class car. So instead of writing all these properties once again, I'll just inherit those properties from the class called car. And then we'll also create one unique property of electric car. Now let's create a new class. So in order to create a new class, let's come out of this class car. And here I'll write class. And then I'll give the name of the class. So I'll give electric car. And now I should write extends. Now why am I writing extends? This extends means I'm going to extend this class car. I'm going to inherit the common properties from this class. And then I have to write the parent class. So the parent class is car. And then I'll open curly brackets. Now we have created a child class electric car which inherits the properties from the parent class called car. Now I will create the unique property which is unique to electric car. Now I don't need to write any existing common properties like this brand and color because these are automatically getting inherited from the car. So the unique property that I want to create is battery capacity. So I'll create a private class which is the concept of access modifiers and then I'll write private, this is a property. So I'll write private int battery capacity and then a semicolon. So now I've created a unique property. Now I'll be using the concept of constructors and this keyword. So for that I'll write electric car and then inside parentheses. Now before writing our unique class, our unique property which we have created, we have to write all these common properties. We need to load these common properties inside our constructor. So for that, I'll write string brand, string car, not car, string color, and then we have int year, string model, and string engine. Now, along with these common properties, we'll be loading our unique property which we had created, which is int battery capacity. Now if I open curly brackets, and inside curly brackets, I have to write a function or a method called super. Now inside the super, I will call or I will add all these common properties which have been inherited from the parent class called car. So I'll simply write brand, color, year, model, and engine. And then I'll put a semicolon. Now, why haven't I loaded this battery capacity? Since this battery capacity is not a common property and it's a truly unique property, I will be using the this keyword. So in the previous video, we had learned about the this keyword. So let this dot battery capacity is equal to battery capacity. Now we are loaded battery capacity using the this keyword. Now let me come out of this constructor, and then since our battery capacity property is kept private, we have to, if I want to print the value of the battery capacity, which I want to, I have to use encapsulation. So I'll write public int get battery capacity, and then open parentheses and curly brackets. Inside curly brackets, I'll write return battery capacity and then semicolon. Now I have also used the concept of encapsulation to return the value of battery capacity. Now this is the child class which I created. Now let's come out of this child class, and now I'll create a new car. But this time I'm going to create an electric car. So for that I'll write electric car, and then I'll give the name of the car. So I'll give second car. Since I have already created the first car, which was a normal car, my car, this would be my second car. Then I'll write is equal to new electric car. And the inside parentheses, I can now write brand name, color, everything along with the battery capacity. So I can write brand name. This time would be, let's say, mm, Skoda. Color, let me take blue. Year would be 2026. Model. So I'm just writing a random model of Skoda. Now engine. I'll be just writing a random engine. And then the battery capacity. So for now, I'm just giving a random number. I'm just giving 45. And then let me put a semicolon. Now if you observe, this has automatically loaded brand, color, and everything along with the battery capacity. That means it has correctly inherited the properties from the parent class car. Now let me print the details. So I'll copy the same line which we had used to print my car, and then here I'll print it. So I'll write details of my electric car this time. So this would be second car dot get brand. So I'm replacing all my car with second car, because this will automatically get since I have inherited it. Now along with all these values, I'll also give one more value which is to print the battery capacity. So I'll separate it by comma and a space, and then I'll write plus second car dot get battery capacity and then a parenthesis. Now if I save and run my code, as you can see, it prints the details of my first car and the second car, which is my electric car. Now this is how we use the concept of inheritance to inherit the properties from the parent class car and create a child class. Now, similarly, I can create another class, maybe petrol car, diesel car, or maybe a unified fuel powered car. Now, this was the example of using car. Similar examples we can use by creating another parent class of another categories. So, like this, we have written or created our first child class, which has automatically inherited the properties. So, I'm only writing a few lines of code instead of writing all of these lines of code again and again. Suppose if I want to create 10 other child class of this car, I can create it by just using this extends and then the parent class name. And then I can load it using super and this in the constructor. And then I can perform encapsulation. So this is it for this video. If you've enjoyed it, don't forget to hit the subscribe button and like it. Thanks for watching.